We've landed the beaver at Twin Lakes, the Dick Proenneke Cabin site in Lake Clark National Park. It's a beautiful afternoon. I think we'll jump in the beaver and head up to Twin Lakes. Follow this trail along the edge of the lake for a little bit, and we'll come to the cabin momentarily here. It's just around the corner. This is a beautiful location. I mean, just spectacular, absolutely spectacular. We got mountains, blue water, lush green foliage. Check that out. Isn't that amazing? Pretty cool cabin he built starting in 1968 when he first came out here. He was 51 years old, I believe, and came out and built it that first summer, and then started living in it the next summer. There's the food cache he built. Of course, the stonework for his fireplace. The few materials that weren't natural to this area he used in the build is the chinking between the logs. He used oakum, and he brought that in. And then he also put tar paper on the roof. There isn't really anything natural that will really shed water and be waterproof for very long on a sod roof like that. This copper cladding, this was added later by the Park Service just as a preservative for the ends of the wood, just from moisture dripping down and rotting off the tips of the logs. So that was something that was added later. He used a lot of the things he found later on the lake, such as these metal gas cans. Back in the old days when they'd fly in and you'd fill up your airplane, refuel it, or drop them off, and then just back then you just leave them on the side. Here's some more of those gas cans. These are actually used as a bear deterrent, animal deterrent, in front of this window there. But if a bear bumps against them, it makes a noise and scares them away. We're at the woodshed now. He reused and made a lot of artifacts, or a lot of tools out of stuff he had laying around. For instance, there's a lid of a 15-gallon drum. He cut out these crampons made from it, and this snow shovel. So he made a lot of his own stuff, was really good at doing stuff like that. Not a very big cabin, but pretty cool. I think it would have gotten a little cold with the gravel floor in the wintertime, but he had this wood stove to keep him warm. The fireplace he built originally, never really used much because they're not very efficient. Not very efficient way of heating a cabin, for sure. So.
Like some sort of rundown. You could have astroturf.
You can have the other one.
This was, I think it had probably more sod on top, but underneath is just a little pit in the ground. I mean, it's enough just to keep it cold in there. Got a hike up to Teetering Rock, or see what the view is from the top. It's really beautiful. I think we'll be able to see, visibility is pretty good today, and I think it'll be a really nice view of the hills and the mountains around it. Should be pretty spectacular. I don't know if you're familiar with the TV show Alone. In today's terms, you could consider Dick Proenneke or Richard Proenneke the original Alone competitor. And I think he won 30 years. Is pretty substantial amount of time to live alone in the woods, although he did have outside supplies. Pretty impressive. Good flowing creek here. A little bit steeper above the tree line. The view really opens up once you get above tree line. Made it up to Teetering Rock. The view is even better from up here. All right, we'll see if we can get it to rock back and forth. It rocks back and forth. Gonna start our hike back down. And if you're interested in finding out more about Proenneke Cabin, I'll provide links down below for his book, where to find his book, the movie PBS special, and then also a link to Lake Clark Resort if you're interested in taking this trip yourself. Loading up in the Beaver, getting ready to head out. Be sure to like and subscribe if you like this kind of content.